Hi you guys, how you doing? Drive time, story time. So, I'm gonna start doing a few videos, and I'm gonna be calling out some YouTubers that I wanna point out and share, and I think it's very important that you guys go and review their channels, because what they are saying are things that need to be heard. I myself have a few videos, but I don't have a lot of time to do the really cool videos that I planned on doing and wanted to do. So now my videos have turned into drive time, story time, because the only time I get a chance to really do a video is when I'm on the road going to pick someone up or running an errand or doing something like that. So I throw my videos in at that time, and then it makes it a little hard to really sit down and focus on what I want to share. So we get lots of little clips of maybe what's just going through my mind or something I want to share. But I was watching someone today, and I totally get what he's saying when he says that if you're a follower of Jesus Christ and you're pointing out someone's sins, you're far from Christ, because Jesus Christ did not ever point out other people's sins, and nor did he judge them. And I can attest to the fact of knowing in my heart that you're not supposed to judge people by the circumstances of their life. I never was that type of person. If somebody was having a hard time, well, guess what? I was gonna help them before I judge them. When you judge somebody, it's not a matter of judging whether they look a certain way or they are a certain way. You're supposed to judge them by how their heart is. Are they kind, loving, caring, compassionate? That is, their fruits. You judge them by their fruits. So does that mean to speak it out or call them out? No. You look at the person, you can tell if somebody has a kind heart or if someone's mean and ugly, and you could tell right away. You don't have to call them out or point them out. And as far as when Jesus judged anybody, he was probably judging the people in power, the Pharisees, the Roman Empire, that type of thing. So be careful what you say and do to your brothers and sisters, because calling them out on anything that they do, if it's not the same belief as you or anything like that, you're actually putting judgment on yourself. And that's not being Christ-like. Anyways, so if you think you're a follower of Jesus Christ and you judge people or judge their past, which happens to no longer exist, you're far from Christ. You're far from the Christ within. So I just want to give a friendly reminder that when we are judging someone, first of all, we don't call it out. We take it within and we say, oh, that person has a good heart or a bad heart. Well, how are they speaking? Nice or bad? You know, that type of thing. You don't point it out. You don't call it out. Now, when we're talking about the people ruling the world and the government, that is who we're supposed to be looking at as far as like, oh, are they doing the right thing for the people? Are they trying to brainwash us, or are they trying to do bad against us? Well, as we can see in the world today, there's a lot of stuff going on. So be careful. Just be careful when it comes to judging your brothers and sisters, because they have a message that is true to them. So when that could have been a 3D little spitter that went out, but so you gotta whatever, everybody's mind is not exactly the same, and so, and people learn different things at different times, and people awaken differently at different times. And so for anyone to call out someone else or say, oh, they're crazy or whatever because of whatever the story may be being told or the information being shared, be careful not to judge, because that information that someone is sharing is information for someone that needs to hear it. So when it comes to being Christ-like, it doesn't mean that you call somebody's sins out, because Jesus was just like us. And if you get into the Bible and you have enough knowledge, you'll know that the Bible was edited, and a lot of people are being led astray by putting Jesus in front of the Father and turning him into an idol, which he himself said, do not worship me. And when you truly come into who you are and stand in that truth, you also realize that you are of the Father, Almighty Creator. And once you're there, oh, it's amazing. And I pray for everyone to be there. And it's a really amazing thing. But I've had to do lots of years of research, lots of studying time, and I don't just stay in one book because there's many books. There's a lot of things that are hidden from us. So to not go outside the Bible and research and find your own findings and stand in your truth, that would just be kind of not the smart thing to do. People need to look and come into the knowledge of everything, a little bit of the truth is in a little bit of everything spread out everywhere, and your heart will let you know for sure if it's right or wrong. I'm a firm believer that in the beginning there was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God, and that is all we needed to know, is that there was the Almighty One, and He was going to lead us. We didn't need books, Bible, Scripture, none of that. If we were to listen to our heart the way we were supposed to from the moment we were born, and not worry about all this Bible stuff and all this other stuff, we would initially, right from the beginning, be one with the Father, because we would always be looking to Him to let us know which way to go, because He does speak to each and every one of us, and it's amazing. So knowing what I know now, if you haven't done research and get to the root of how the Bible was changed and edited, there's a lot of really cool stuff in the Bible, a lot of knowledge in the Bible, but when you have the proper mind to discern it and to read those scriptures how they're supposed to be read, oh, let me tell you, there's a lot of scripture in there that contradict, and I'm like, why does this say this if this is whatever? You don't judge, just so everybody's clear, because I started this on a Christ judgment type thing, and people shouldn't be judging anybody because of what they look like, what they wear, the circumstances of their life. People need to be looking at people's hearts and how are they, and most people are good people, and most people have intentions on being good people. So to judge somebody because of the outside of them or the circumstances is wrong. Jesus Christ Himself, whether He was real or not, would never judge somebody like that, because He was loving, kind, caring, compassionate. And the only thing I think he would judge is the people that are ruling in power. So be nice to your neighbors. Love your neighbors. I love you guys. Bye.